Aloha, I'm Veronika. Welcome to this trauma-informed yoga for strength and empowerment. This practice is about reclaiming strength in a way that supports your self-trust, resilience, and empowerment. Movements are steady, simple, and designed to establish a positive relationship with the body, your body, one breath, one shape at a time. It's trauma-informed, which means that you're always in choice. Move in a way that feels right for you. Let's begin in a child's pose. You can separate your knees wider, join your toes. Use your hands for support by holding the opposite elbows. You can rest your forehead or turn your head sideways. Take a moment here to slow down, starting to notice your body right here, right now. There is nothing to fix, just awareness. Be aware of your body, allowing yourself to feel safe, to feel grounded in this pose. Using every exhale to help your body relax more and more. Slow, smooth breath in. Let go when you're ready. Next, inhale, start to stretch your arms forward. Maybe engage your elbows off of the ground. Take another full breath in, starting to rise up through your tabletop. Realigning your knees, your wrists. Inhale, gaze forward, glide your shoulders down your spine, cow pose. Exhale, deeply arch through your upper back into cat. You can close your eyes as we move through these poses, transitioning into cat and cow as you breathe, syncing breath to movement, reminding yourself that you are strong, steady, and supported. Inhale, rising into the cow stretch, glide those shoulders back. Exhale, deep arch, belly in, tailbone under. Let's do a few more rounds. Inhale, rise into a cow pose. Exhale, feel your spine arch into the cat. From your tabletop on all fours, we'll alternate tapping shoulders with opposite hands. Do it nice and slow so it's very controlled and intentional movement. Feel the strength in your core as you slowly lift one hand and gently tap the opposite shoulder. Know that you are in control. Pause whenever you need or keep tapping your shoulders if that feels right. With each tap, you are reconnecting with your body and reminding yourself, I am here, I am strong. We are almost done. See if you can complete 2 more taps. Then take a moment to press into the hands, deeply arch through your upper back into a cat pose, just to release the back. From your tabletop, engaging your left leg, point your knee down and circle your knee out and over, just to rotate through the hip and warm the hip up. We will be focusing on a couple of hip poses next, which hips can be very sensitive, and it's often a place where we tend to store trauma and suppressed emotions. Make sure to switch direction and eventually guide that left knee towards the top of your mat. Make sure you have nice space so that knee is overlapping your front ankle. Still focusing on creating warmth and prepping your hips, moving in and out of your low lunge for a moment. Then when you're ready, setting yourself up, inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, lower your hands down. Inhale, sweep them up over. Exhale, let go. Another breath in, lengthen. Exhale, let go. Feel the strength in your legs. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, let go. One more breath in, rise. Hold it here as you exhale. Notice the length of your breath here. Take another slow, smooth inhale. Slow, smooth exhale. Slowly release your hands down to the ground. Press out of your hip. Gently bring that left leg around and press into child's pose. Take a moment here to reset and recenter. Slow down your breath if there has been a change in a rhythm, reminding yourself and your body that you're safe. Then making your way back to the tabletop, repeating the same on the right side. Start off by circling through the hip, down and out. Making sure to switch direction, so bring the knee over and in. Rotate through your hip as much as you feel comfortable with, and remember, less is more. When you're ready, guide that right foot to the top. Make sure your knee is above that front ankle. Moving your hips back and forth to continue warming up and prepping your hips for a low lunge. As you arrive to your low lunge, let your back knee ground into the earth. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, let go. Another breath in, rise. Exhale, release. Keep going. Feel the steadiness of your breath. This is your foundation. Let your breath flow in and release out. Inhale, lift your arms up, open your chest, hold at the top of your low lunge. Choose what feels true for you in this moment. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly releasing your hands back down. Lift out of those hips, right leg comes around. Pressing back into the safe space of a child's pose. Take a moment of stillness here. Notice your breath again. Notice any sensation and soften where you can. Breath in, start to rise up through your tabletop. As you arrive in downward facing dog, take your time, bend your knees as much as you need, pressing through your hands and feel the strength in your arms. Let your breath guide you here. This doesn't have to look in any particular way. What matters is how it feels. You can also sway your hips from side to side, or maybe enjoy some stillness. Allow your body to take up space. Remind yourself you are strong, grounded, and supported. Start to walk your feet towards your hands, transitioning into a forward fold. If it feels safe and comfortable, you can gently wrap your arms around your legs. Soften your knees to allow that to happen. Letting your head hang heavy. Let this be a hug to yourself and a quiet reminder that you are held and you are enough. Let go of the arms, soften your knees some more, and gradually roll your way up to standing. Nice and slow, transitioning into standing in any way that feels good through some movements and wiggles. Transitioning into powerful poses, starting with the chair pose. Sweep your arms up as you inhale. As you exhale, sit back and down. Tailbone is tucked under, knees are over your ankles. Steady breath. Let your hips sink only as low as feels safe. Next, breath in, start to rise up with your left knee. Find your balance, feel stability and strength. Gradually, with control, guide your left leg back. Hover it for a moment, then release your toes down to the ground for a warrior one. Your back foot is about 45 degrees. Both hips are facing the front of your mat. Soften the edges and breathe into your center. This is a shape of courage, not force. Feel your presence here. One last breath in. As you exhale, release your arms and transition into warrior two. This time your hips are open, your back foot is flat, and we're gazing towards the top of your right hand. Extending those arms wide, steady that gaze. Root down through both of your feet. Let the shape reflect your strength. Inhale, flip your right arm up. As you exhale, lean back, reversing into your warrior. Feel that strength building in your body. Feel stable, upright, and empowered. Inhale, rising out of this pose, windmilling your hands down to the ground. Back knee drops, right leg comes around. Rest for a moment in your child's pose. Remember, this is your safe space at any time throughout the class that you need to. This pose is accessible to you. Breathing in, let go as you exhale. Next, inhale, start to lift through your tabletop, transitioning your way into downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Keep actively lengthening through your arms and the backs of your legs. Maybe adding some movement to pedal those feet out if needed. Take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Then gradually step your feet towards your hands. We're going to wrap those arms around our legs, providing yet another safe hug. Really embracing your body and this time of connection you're sharing. As you inhale, gradually rise up to standing. Exhale, let go of your hands, prepping for a chair pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sit back and low. Feel your feet firmly on the ground, arm extended overhead. Breathing into your heart space. Feel that stability in your legs. Breath in, rising to standing with the right knee up to your chest. Stabilize yourself first. Stay focused inwards, then transition into warrior three. And eventually planting that right foot behind you for warrior one. If it feels supportive, stretch your arms up overhead. Your front foot pointed firmly to the top of your mat and your back leg strong and steady. Take another breath in, lengthen or even lean slightly back. Exhale, releasing your arms, flattening your back foot, transitioning into warrior two. Make sure your hips are nice and open and arms are nicely engaged. This pose is a wonderful reminder of our strength. The power lies in the choice to soften or to stay. You are allowed to be fierce and you are allowed to be at ease. Breath in, rise up and exhale, transitioning into your reverse warrior. Imagine that the left arm creating almost a protective shield because you are your own protector. Breath in, slowly rise out of your reverse warrior. Drop your hands down, back knee rest, both legs back, and finding your way into a child's pose. Resting your forearms down to the ground as you come into a forearm plank. Feeling the strength radiating through your whole body, especially the core engaged. Legs are active. Feel your heart lifting. Know that even one breath here is powerful and you can rest your knees whenever you need to. This shape is not about pushing, it's about discovering your strength. You are in control here. Steady your breath. Feel your core. Let's give it one more inhale if you're still with me. One more exhale, starting to drop your knees down to the ground, lowering your belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Let your forearms ground you, lift your chest gently, and let your belly soften into the breath. optional deeper engagement by lifting your elbows off of the ground for a moment, then lowering back down to the ground, and eventually coming to lie flat on your back. Join the soles of your feet together, knees opening wide. You can place your right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart space. This is a posture of release. As I mentioned earlier, there tends to be a lot of tension stored into the hips, so this is a wonderful way to let that go. I want you to notice if there's any resistance coming from your hips, your groins. Give your body a slow, smooth inhale, reminding yourself that you're safe. Let go as you exhale. You are allowed to let go. You are allowed to feel safe. When you feel ready, you can use your hands, help your legs and guide them to your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs, giving yourself a hug, feeling that embrace, feeling that love for your body, for yourself. Take a moment here, following with any other stretches that you may need. And if you feel ready, you can transition into a Shavasana, which is a final closing pose. Finding stillness here or in any other position that feels best for you. This is your rest, your return, your time to simply just be. There's nothing to hold, nothing to do. Just breathe. Trust that this moment belongs to you. In stillness, you are whole. You are worthy. You are home. Bring your focus back to your breath, back into your body. Begin to move or stretch or wiggle your body in any way that feels good for you. Maybe bringing the knees to your chest or rolling over to one side. As we're closing our practice, I want you to take a moment to acknowledge the strength it took to show up today, emotionally, physically, or mentally. If you're ready, begin to gently rise your way up into seated position, getting yourself nice and comfortable. Take a breath and stretch your arms up overhead. Exhale, rest them at your heart space. Feel your body, your breath, and your presence. Wrap your arms around. Give yourself one more hug. Let this moment remind you your strength does not depend on how hard you push, but how deeply you listen. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you rise, please carry this sense of empowerment with you off of the mat and into your day. Thank you for trusting me and yourself in this practice. If you enjoyed the class, make sure to subscribe and watch my other free yoga classes here up on this YouTube channel. I hope to see you again soon. Mahalo and namaste.